Hey everybody, it's birdie time. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm practicing for the Gator Town Throwdown here at Jonesville Park. Let's take a look at the course. Hole 1, this one's 284 feet, basically just a straight shot, no OB, nothing to worry about. Hey. That's a great start. Hole 2 from the long seer is just 290, but it is around a late corner with plenty of trees blocking early. No OB on this one, but there are pretty thick woods on both sides. Just a little far, and I did hit the line, so I'm happy with it, but I didn't get it on edge early enough. Maybe I should throw a slower disc. This one's only 260 feet through the woods, but it's obstructed from the pin. You've got a forehand line on the left and a right-hand backhand line kind of through the scrappy woods on the right, but I feel like it's a little more of a natural flight path. So that's where I'll be going. Not ideal.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Oh, almost. Not how you want to play it, but I'll take 4. I have to, I guess. Not a good bogey. 350 feet on this one. I think it's a little more open on the right, so I think something that drifts right and maybe comes back is better than being early left. That's so early left. Should be an easy 3.
Oh my goodness.
So close. Hole 5, 479 feet out on the hillside. On the left, there's OB on or beyond the walking path. And on the right, over that fence, is also out of bounds, and they both extend the whole way down on the sides of the fairway. Okay, that's plenty short, but I'm happy with that fairway hit. Oh, I slipped. Dang it. My foot gave out underneath me. We've got hole 6 here, 281 feet. This one has an OB carry. There is kind of fairway on the left-hand side, but if you do take it right, that is a large OB area, almost up until the basket, pretty close to the bullseye. Straight OB.
It might be okay. Good putt.
Hole 7, we've got 350 feet here. Just a bit of a turnover line or a forehand shot. I'm not sure if they're putting up the OB deep, but there sometimes is some OB that is kind of like late by that brush back there.
Oh, that's up to you. It's going to stable out, but it's up to you.
Release it early.
Still a good throw.
Yes! Oh, finally got back to even. Hole 8 here is 318. You got that Mando to stay left of, but otherwise, just some trees to worry about. Nothing else. No OB. All right. Let's Valkyrie. Overthrow it a little bit.
Too much is it's parked.
That worked out. Thought I pushed it right too far, but it came back. Came back for me. I didn't think it was going to fade enough, but it did. Hole 9. This one is one of the tougher ones. 370 feet around the corner to the left, and hyzering early into the trees is pretty much an instant bogey almost anywhere along that tree row. There's also some OB down the hill to the right. There's a little fence down there, and deep, kind of wrapping around toward the edge of the circle by the basket. So there's kind of a lot to worry about here.
You'll be fine, actually.
Yeah, that was inside, but it should have gotten far enough down the tree row where I'm not really in trouble. But I don't think I'll have an easy putt for the 2. Definitely an awkward spot that I gave myself here, but at least I can get there. No way.
Oh, very close.
Okay. So this concrete over here is in bounds. It's the fence and the orange that is out of bounds past that. But this concrete is in bounds. Hole 10, 232 feet, just down the gullet, but there are plenty of trees to hit. There is OB on the right. This path all along is out of bounds. And then there's also a fence to worry about, so you really don't want to flip it over too much. Get left. Doggone, that was so low. At least it's par. Hole 11, 292 feet. This one has a gap to hit, and then you want to be moving right, whether backhand or forehand, but too far right, and you do bring in the path that is out of bounds. It's probably 50 or 60 feet right of the basket, so it's not a huge concern if you're close to the circle. I've not been committing to that spin. I really haven't been great off the tee today, but at least I'm having some looks at landing some long putts. Drop. Dang it. Not working out. Good putt. Good putt. Hole 12, 432 feet. This one, the path OB all the way. And the path is next to the basket, probably like 15 feet away. Lots of trees. This low ceiling makes this one a tough birdie to get, and definitely one that you're getting on the field. Oh, that's great. That's out. That's straight out.
Oh, good tree.
Pretty lucky. It's not the smartest line, but I'm going to try to hang this out over the OB and drift over and a turnover back in bounds to the pin. Oh, too much. Maybe. That's so bad.
All the limbs. Dude, those rocks, they...
Hole 13, 245 feet. Low ceiling just on the left side. You might not be able to see it well with the sun and the shade and everything. And then there is a walking path, which is OB, up on the hillside on the left. That's perfect. Finally, good birdie.
Pixel. Okay.
Pixel.
Really?
Hole 14, 237 feet. But you really want a soft landing because the basket is probably 20 feet from the OB line, which is the walking path on the left. But have been a little too soft of a landing. I'm short, but still putting from the edge of the circle. Definitely short, a little bit too low on my throw, but I have like a 31, 32 foot putt for this birdie.
And an easy.
All right, getting our round started late here. Hole 15, one of the long holes on the course, not too many that top out near 400 or past. Now this one with the short pin is 390 feet and a turnover line. A lot of trees late to stop your disc from really getting in close to the pin. So you might need to keep something high and wide, maybe a forehand. But I'll just kind of rip something, hope that I punch through and get close to the circle. I don't usually birdie this one myself.
That's probably fast enough to punch.
It's not.
I didn't hear anything. I hope I'm within 40 short, maybe. Definitely a decent shot off the tee. It's 48 feet, so not one I'm likely to get, but it's possible. I'll run it. Oh, you're kidding. Par is a par. On to hole 16. This one is 312 feet. We do have OB in this pit that's back there. It's marked out by some stakes. It's kind of a retention area. Sometimes it's wet, it's dry right now, but you're gonna have to get either over it as you fade or keep it in bounds to the left of it, but then you bring in the trees into play. So it's kind of a tricky distance to park this one on the hillside. Oh, that's so bad. That's how you give yourself a death putt. This isn't quite a death putt, but it is still likely, if I put it to the right, that I go straight out of bounds. I'll still run it anyway. This might be a layup in tournament. Oh, sneaked it in there by an inch. Whew. We've got 252 feet. It's way past it, but the bushes and this tree here are blocking the basket. So you've kind of got that forehand on the left or gentle hyzer on the right. It's a bit windy. I'll just try to get my pixel there, but I'll probably end up a little bit short with this headwind. Or it'll flip me over into the bushes.
That was a great upshot.
All right, just tap in. Just tap in for par. It's okay. Last hole, 18, 350 feet. You can go wide out to the left. I've seen a lot of forehand park jobs. With me going mostly backhand, I'll just kind of throw it to fade in through the gap. And sometimes it gets me in trouble. Today, hopefully I get it parked. Not close to parked, but one last jump putt opportunity for a long birdie. So Annie, so bad. Well, I did forget to mention that there is some OB in this parking lot out here. So if you do rip it in too much of a turnover off of the tee on 18, there is OB out here. While I wouldn't say that that was a good round, it really wasn't too bad. My jump putts kind of saved me and actually helped me get under par. But I definitely put some bogeys out there that I really shouldn't have. But overall, I played fine, I had a good time, and hopefully it gave you a better look at the course. Thanks for watching, see you on the next one.